YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. And today I'm going to give y'all that close-up look on the lineup, shape up. They call it different things in different places. Edge up. Now, the key to doing lineups and keeping the integrity of the hair, right? So you see, I'm using no enhancements here. All I used was the Mr. Outliner detailing spray, and I'm using a brush or a comb to control the hairline, right? The hair that I just cut. So you can see I used right here, I'm doing his natural hairline. Now, also a trick to that is having your trimmer set correctly for you, not for anybody else, right? And you can start from the middle and go over, or you can start from the corner like I did. It just depends, and I do different things depending on the person and what type of haircut they have and how it's looking. So you can be the judge of that. There's no one set way to actually do it, but most people will tell you start in the middle and work your way over, which is fine. That's a general guideline, right? But you may have to go over the lineup a few times just to get it crisp sharp. I don't have my trimmer set like super sharp, super close, completely zero gap. I'm gonna make a video next on how to zero gap your trimmer, so be on the lookout for that, because a lot of people get in my comments or hit me in the DM and say, man, how you set your trimmers like that? So I'm gonna show you the way that I do it. And it's a way to do it if you want it super sharp. I just don't like mine super sharp because I'm a little heavy handed, right? So that's one side, and you see everything that's natural. So this is before we use enhancements. Now on this side it was more challenging because he's missing hair in a certain area, right? And before the haircut I knocked his hair all the way down. He was growing it out. But I wanted to just show you the lineup part. So now you see what we did to the right side of the screen. All right, let me get closer to the right side of the screen. Now we come over and we try to make the left side of the screen emulate the right side of the screen, right? So make it look the exact same. All right, so you see me going back to the middle because that's gonna give me my reference, and I can come across and clean up on the left side of the screen. Now, like I said, you can take your time with this. You might have to go over it a few times to get it all the way completely right, but that's okay. It's okay to take your time. We're not in a rush. This is like one of the most, it's at the top of the list of most important part about a haircut. If you can get this part right, you're gonna make a lot of money, right? You see how the edge are coming out. You don't really need hair fibers, which I use. I don't use color. I do, but I did not this time. In a lot of other videos in the past, I haven't either. I like hair fibers just because it matches up better, especially on the light spots. When you use color on the light spots, sometimes it gives a shiny effect, or it's not as full, right? So for me, I like to use hair fiber, especially when you have hair this thick, this color, this density, right? This texture. So it's overly curly, it's dark, but we want everything to match up. So like I said, use your mirror too if you have to get it right. Like right here, right now, you can't see me using the mirror, but I'm actually using the mirror also. So I need to get a better view, because the mirror does a lot. The mirror is your friend. Make sure that you're using the mirror. Now after that, I want you to see how we use the hair fiber. So the hair fiber is really for the light spots where I have the card at. And you just want to take your hair fiber and spray it across until it matches evenly towards the thicker part of his hair, which is towards the middle of the lineup, right? And actually you can spray the hair fiber off of the card onto the hair, right? And a lot of times that's what I do. Sorry for I didn't realize that I was in front of the camera. But you can spray just like you did like I did on the left side of the screen. You can do the same thing on the right side of the screen, right? So you see me filling in the light spots. Boom, it looks a lot more fuller in the front than it did in the beginning. Now also you have to clean up your spots. You see me using the Mr. Eyeliner Detailing Mist here, and that's also to help lock in the hair fiber. You know what I mean? So you need the detailing mist acts as a dual agent. You can lock in hair fiber with it, which you probably never knew I did, and you can use it to help you create a sharper line, right? Because the detailing mist is the truth. I'm not gonna promote you something that doesn't work because I'm not a salesman, right? If I'm using this because I actually believe in the product, I really feel like it works. So after you spray it onto the hair fiber, you can use a dryer to help it dry faster, just to lock it in and make it seal in a little better. Or you can just let it air dry for like 2 minutes and you still good to go. Sometimes I use a hair dryer when I want to lock it in a little bit more. So that's another thing that I do too, just to make it extra crispy, because when the skin is dry, when the scalp is dry, you can really get a great lineup also. And that's what the detailing mist does too. It helps everything become drier. Now after you have everything dried in place, you come back and you tap it again. Like now you see how crispy this lineup is. It was crispy before we started, but it's something about that hair fiber, the liners, the detailing mist, my approach to the lineup that makes it super crispy, right? Crispy like a good fried chicken in your hometown. Well, if you in Chicago, which y'all got Harold's. If you in Louisiana, y'all got Banchu. In Houston, we got KFC. Louisiana also have Popeyes. California with Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles or something, right? You know what I mean? Crispy, right? Crispy chicken. That's what we want. We want that crispy fried chicken look, right? So you see what it does right here, and this is easy to achieve once you learn the process, the steps. You take your time, you use your mirror, right? You do all of those things, man. This lineup come out crispy, and your client is gonna love it. And this haircut right here can easily get you $45. So that's what I charge for a haircut like this, $45. Somebody gonna complain, oh, that's too much, whatever. I'm in Houston, Texas, man. That's what we do. Anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out.